come down to a seated position in Sukhasana. So easy cross-legged position, and start rooting down all the way from your tailbone to the crown of your head, like you have a string attached going all the way through your spine, from your sits bone to the crown of your head. Roll your shoulders down and back and start checking in with your body here. Just check in on what needs to move, what doesn't need to move. Notice your breath here. Where are you breathing from? Are you breathing from your nose? Are you breathing from your mouth? Where's your breath going? Is it only going into your chest? Are you filling your lungs with air? Start paying attention and go ahead and bring your hands down to your knees or to your thighs. Palms face down. Let's start this way right here. And I want you to sit up nice and tall and take a nice big inhale through the nose. Fill the belly, fill the lungs, fill the chest. On the exhale, open your mouth and sigh it out. Push every bit of air out of the mouth. Do it again. Inhale. Nice big belly breath here. And push it out. Let's do one more nice big belly breath. Fill the belly, the lungs, the chest until you can't fit any more air in there. And release. Let it go. No longer serves you. Return your breath back to normal. Let's take both arms up into the air. Biceps are going to frame the ear. We're going to lower the left hand down and kind of walk it out to the side a little bit. And then reach over to the right. Use your left arm to kind of help prop you up and keep that balance in your hips. So both glutes are pressing down into the mat still. You're not lifting up off that right one. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, right arm down, and then lean over to the right. Again, use that right arm to help maintain that posture. And go ahead and set that down. Go ahead and switch the cross of your legs. So whatever one was in front, put it in back, and we're going to inhale. Arms are going to come up, and then we're going to twist open to the left side. So turning our whole torso, bringing our chest to the left. And maybe you want to take a gaze behind you here. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale out to the right. Turning the torso all the way to the right. Lengthening in the spine, keeping that chest lifted. Take your gaze to the back. Inhale, let's do it one more time. Exhale to the left. Inhale. And to the right. Go ahead and bring it back to center. One more seated stretch here. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together in front of us. Just find a happy spot wherever you're at here. If you would like to place your blocks underneath your thighs to kind of help hold your thighs up, your knees up, you can go ahead and place those under there. No reason to push the legs down any farther than what they go naturally. And sit up nice and tall with a nice flat back here. Breathe, inhale, and then on the exhale, lean forward with a nice flat back. Lengthen in the spine. And then go ahead and roll it down towards the mat. Wherever you're at is completely okay. Let the shoulders around here. Let the head drop. Let your chin come to your chest. Slowly walk your fingers back up to the top. And let's meet in a tabletop position. So go ahead and get the wrist underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. If you can, flatten the feet. If you get that little cramp, go ahead and curl the toes. Let's take a couple cat cows here. We're going to inhale and we're going to look up towards the ceiling. We're going to drop our belly towards the mat. And exhale, roll it the opposite direction. I really want you to think about pushing those shoulders up into the ceiling. Use your hands to push away from the mat. Inhale, look up. Cow. Exhale. Push the shoulders into the air. Send the belly button to the spine, and your gaze is going to come to your knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, roll in. Push into the shoulders. Take a couple breaths just at your own pace here. If you want to start building up a little bit more heat in the body, go ahead and take them a little bit faster. All right, and go ahead and let's find a child's pose real quick. So put our toes together, send our knees to the edge of the mat. Keep your arms extended out long as you walk your way down with your hips on your heels. If your hips do not touch your heels and you want a little prop, go ahead and place that block underneath the body. Or if you want to create a little bit more space between you and the ground with your forehead, go ahead and put that block right there by your forehead. Maybe roll out the forehead on the mat or the block. Start wakening up that third eye. Extend the arms out long. Reach with the fingertips. Spread the fingers wide. At any point during the practice, if you need to take a break, go ahead and come down to this pose. And then when you're ready, get right back with us. You can come into child's pose. You can go into down dog. We're going to go into down dog next. Inhale, keep your arms exactly where they're at. Lift the body up from the heels. Curl the toes and send the hips up into the air. Down dog. Spread wide in the fingertips. Press into the mats with the palms and the fingers. Maybe paddle out the heels, pushing them back towards the mat. There's no reason for them to touch. You can take a bend in your knees and just let your head hang here. Let all that tension just roll off your shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, we're going to look up towards our hands. Exhale, release. Inhale, we're going to come into a plank. Your modification here is to drop to your knees and then go ahead and lower all the way down to the mat. We're going to come into a baby cobra. So pressing into the mat with your feet, lift your chest up off of the mat. Arms should honestly be underneath your elbows here, and just lift your chest. Exhale, push it back into a down dog. You can get there from a tabletop or a plank. Yogi's choice. Exhale. Inhale, come into a plank. Let's do it one more time. Again, modify as needed. Let's take a baby cobra. Lift the chest off the mat. Exhale, down dog. And go ahead and pick that right leg up, and we're going to send the right leg through to the hands. Drop the left knee and flatten out the foot if you can. Stack that right knee over the right ankle. Don't push it too far forward. Go ahead and come into a low lunge here. Arms are going to come up. If you want to take a slight back bend, go ahead and open up the chest. Go ahead and do so. Feel that stretch in your leg. Your left leg going all the way down that front thigh. Bring it back to the top. Hold here. And go ahead and bring both hands down to the mat. Send that right leg to meet the left. Down dog. Exhale. Inhale, bring it back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, can you go into a cobra? Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg is going to come through to the hands. Come up for your crescent. Drop that right knee. Stack your left knee over your left ankle. If you took a back bend on the other side, go ahead and do so on this side. You can bring your arms down behind you. Just feel that beautiful stretch going all the way down your quad. Open up the chest. Both hands come down to the mats and that left leg back to meet the right. Down dog. Exhale. Inhale, let's come into a plank. And we're going to hold it here. So if you need to come onto the knees, go ahead and do so. We're going to come into a forearm plank. Hold it here. Breathe in. Find a nice flat back. So we don't want to be way up here. We don't want to be sinking in. We just want this neutral spine. Send your belly button to your spine to activate your core. Slowly bring it down to the mat. Allow the belly to rest on the mat. Flatten out the feet. And then bring the arms just in front of you for a Sphinx pose. Hold here. Press into the mat with your hands. Take your gaze up to the ceiling. Open the chest. And go ahead and come back down to the mat. Place the hands underneath the shoulders. Push up to a tabletop or plank for down dog. Pedal out the feet one more time. We're going to take that right foot all the way up in the air if you can, and then set it down in between your hands. Hold here. Runner's lunge. Stack the right knee. Maybe take a twist open to the right. Right hand goes up in the air. Right hand is going to come back down to the mat. You can drop the knee, flatten out the foot. You can stay right here. Or if you want a little bit extra, you can go into a lizard. So kind of walk that right foot up to the corner of the mat, and you can come down to your forearms. Watch your knee here. Listen to your body in this pose. This is a very intense stretch. Go ahead and come back to the top. Send that right leg back to meet the left. Down dog. Left leg goes into the air. Bring the left leg through. Hold it here. Low lunge. Twist open to the left. Left arm goes up into the air. Maybe you take your gaze up towards your hand, or you can take it down towards the mat. Exhale. Left hand comes to the inside of the left foot. Drop the knee. Flatten out the foot. You can stay here, or if you'd like to walk out into a lizard, go ahead. You're going to send your left foot to the left corner of the mat. Come down to the forearms. Listen to your body. Back out if you need to. This is a super intense stretch. Slowly come back to the top. Send that left foot back to meet the right. Down dog. Let's find a flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg through to the hands. We're going to come up for a high lunge this time. So we're going to lift the body off of the thigh. Stack the right knee. You're up on the ball of the foot. Inhale, arms come up. Hold it here. Go ahead and Bring that left foot up just a little bit. Flatten out the foot so your feet, your toes of your left foot are headed towards the left front corner of the mat. Bend in that knee. Inhale, arms come up, warrior one. Hold it here. Stay strong in your warrior. Go ahead and interlace the fingers behind you. And let's take a hip crease bend forward. Allow your head to let go. Hands to your hip. Bring it back to the top. We're going to have that left foot meet the right. And let's go into our high lunge on the right side. Send that right leg all the way back. Come up on the ball of your foot. Stack your left knee over your left ankle. High lunge here. Hold it. Check in with your hips. Send them back to the front. Start coming up on the whole foot, the whole right foot, sorry. And then send your toes towards the right front corner of the mat. Keep that bend in your leg. Warrior one. Inhale, arms come up. Bring the arms down. Exhale. Lean over that front thigh. Let your head go. Hands to hips. Bring it back up. We're going to straighten that leg and we're going to pivot both feet forward. Spread nice and wide. We're going to send our toes to the edge of the mat. I'm sorry, towards the outside of the mat. So whatever angle you're going to get here, we're going to take a goddess pose. So go ahead and tuck that pelvis underneath the body as you lower down. Check in and make sure that body is nice and straight as you come all the way down to your goddess. Your hands can come heart center. If you'd like to take a cactus arm here, you're more than welcome to. Hands can even come to the hips. Yogi's choice. Come back to the top. Bring the feet forward and let's take a hip crease bend. Nice flat back here. Let the head go. Maybe you grab the outsides of the ankles with your hands. Maybe you line your fingertips up with your toes. Press into the mat. Walk your hands forward. Nice flat back here. Inhale. Hands to the hip all the way to the top. Send the feet out towards the side. One more time. And lower into your goddess. Check in with your hips. Are you underneath the body? So your chest is still lifted. Your hips are underneath you. You have one straight line all the way from your sits bone to the crown of your head again. Hold it here. Maybe you want to play with the toes. Come all the way up. Beautiful. Let's rotate the toes in. Take a hip crease bend forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the hands to the hips. We're going to heel toe the feet in, and we're going to take that beautiful little yogi squat that I know everyone loves so much. Go ahead and send the pelvis underneath the body. If you have tight hips and you want to work in this pose, work into this pose, you can grab a block and you can sit on the block here. It's going to help maintain. Or you can put a blanket underneath your heels to help support here. Whatever you need, go ahead and take it now. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna take some little baby crow steps here. So if you're in full crow, if you can come down to this this part here, you have your block and you want to use your block, and you can start placing that forehead on your block, and then maybe walk your toes in. Press down into the mat, spread the fingers wide. Play with the toes. Can you lift off? We're gonna work on this for one more day. Wherever you're at is completely fine. As long as we're working towards progression. All right, go ahead and come all the way down to the mat. Go ahead and swing your legs out in front of you. Move any meat that needs to be moved. We're going to inhale, arms are going to come up. Exhale, lower down. Nice flat spine. If you need to take a bend in your knees, feel free to do so. Every inhale, lengthen. Every exhale, deepen into that fold. Go ahead and come back to the top. Bring the soles of the feet together and in towards the body, just like we did at the beginning of class. You might notice you have a little bit more flexibility now. How about that? Inhale. Nice flat spine. Exhale. Hinge at the hips. Lower all the way down to wherever you're comfortable. And then on your next exhale, you can roll it in. Walk your hands out. Slowly come back to the top. Let's take it all the way down to the mat. And lay all the way down. And this time, let's take a figure four. So go ahead and stack the left knee on the right thigh. Flex the toes on the left foot. Keep those engaged. Maybe this is enough of a stretch for you. Maybe you'd like to bring the knee in towards the chest. Keep flexing those toes. Just want to protect our knee. Knees are so important. I know all of our joints are really important. It's always amazing to me. I threw out my back not too long ago, and how much a little movement affected me during this back issue phase of my life. It was absolutely horrible. Go ahead and switch. Right ankle is going to come to the left thigh. Again, you can stay here if you want to bring that leg in. Go ahead and do so. Flex your right toes. Once I got over my back issue, I thanked my body so much for recovering and allowing myself to have a little bit of downtime. Maybe it was just saying like, hey, you need to take a break. And that's absolutely okay. Sometimes our body tells us when we need to take a break. You have to listen to it. Go ahead and set that leg down. Let's bring the knees into the chest. One last final stretch here. Try to maintain your back flat so you can see like where you're at, right? With a flat back. If you'd like, go into a happy baby or take any stretch you feel like your body is craving right now. Happy baby, you can grab the outsides of your feet, you can grab your ankles, you can grab your thighs, wherever you're at to maintain your back on the mat. Go ahead and take this. Maybe you want to play with extending one leg out straight at a time, whatever feels good. Go ahead and send your feet out long down your mat. Bring your hands to the side of your body, palms face up. Let's settle in for Shavasana for the day. Move anything underneath you that might be pinched or grabbed. If you would like a blanket underneath your hips or underneath your head, go ahead and grab that, set up. And just start checking in with your body, noticing where it touches the mat, where it's pressing into. Allow the tension in the lower half of your body to release down your legs and out your toes. And then the tension on the upper body, same, to release out the shoulders, all the way down the arms, through the fingertips. Allow your body to breathe freely here. This is a no judgment zone. Allow the rise and the fall of your whole trunk. Remove the tension from your eyebrows, your forehead, your ears, your jaw. Allow your tongue to rest in the back of your mouth and your mouth fall open. I'll pull you out in a few minutes. Just be here for yourself. Start bringing awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe roll your ankles and your wrist. Take your arms above your head for one last final stretch. come onto the side. It doesn't matter, left, right. I'm not going to stay here long. You can use your arm as a pillow. And then when you're ready, on your next inhale, go ahead and rise using your arms to help guide you. And thank your body for showing up on the mat today. It's not always easy to get here, but once again, you did it. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this practice, and I hope to see you on the mat again soon.